Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and so I'm kind of just picking up here where we left off the other day. Well, not the other day, but for me it's the same day. For you it'll be the next day. I just went ahead and decided to keep filming. So it's all dry now. I did wait for it to dry, but there's our postcards and then that's our collage. So I thought we could cut this apart. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Oh, you know what I just realized? This cuts. I'm going to need glasses for this project. Sorry. I just realized that these aren't even down here, so I'm going to have to just cut to certain spots in order to make this work. So we'll see what we can get here. Okay, I think I'm going to use scissors to do this part because this is not even right here. This one little postcard on the corner is tinier than the other ones. Why my throat is all irritated today. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm just making a mess now. I have to fix that. That's the only problem when you cut them apart. Sometimes the pieces that are left are just itty bitty, so they tear off weird. We'll get this all squared away though. These are all the trials and tribulations of making these things. Because they're old postcards, so like some of them have kind of the rounded bottom and some are more straight, it looks like. It looks cool though. It's going this way instead of this way, but I think once we put some other decorations on there it'll be fine. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. Sorry, I was trying to clear out my throat so you guys didn't have to listen to me. So hopefully that helped. I don't know, but anyway. So there's those two, and then let's see if we can get these other ones without, this one I snipped a little bit when I cut that, so let's see what we can do here. I know you can't see because I'm off screen. Nope, still clearing my throat. That one just ended up being all that. That's crazy. Okay, let's see here. I may have to do a lot of these by hand, it looks like. Let's see if these line up at all. That part is seeming to be pretty good right there. It helps not to look at the front with the, or the side with the collage, because that is always difficult for me to cut those. Okay, and like I said, we'll decorate these, so because some of them are kind of plain, just depending on where they get cut, you know. Sort of like any time you do a whole collage sheet, because there's always parts that have more things happening than others. It's not too bad. Didn't lose a lot of that, so I think that's fine. Once it's inked, I'm sure this is not what they intended for this, but I just saw that and I was like, ooh, that would be fun to collage all over that. Oh good, I didn't cut her apart too bad. Okay, so this one, just cut these apart, it'll be easier. there are just endless things that you can do with these collage pages. Because I was also thinking that pocket that we made last time out of the manila file folder would have been cool made out of collage pages too. The only thing is, if you're going to glue it down like that, it's kind of a bummer if you lose one whole side of your collage. But okay, so we got lots of those, and it looks like we didn't chop anything up too horribly. So those are a lot of fun, I think. Excellent. Just have to make sure I get them going in the right direction. Especially when we decorate them, so we don't end up with any weird things. But that'll be lots of fun cards. So let's decorate some of those. And we may not decorate all of them, I don't know. It just depends on time. Use some of those. These are just stuff that I've fussy cut out. That's, some of it's tiny because I was using them on those stickers. I had somebody order some of those from me, so I don't have them at the moment, but there's lots of other things we can use here. We can use like Denise's stamp. Yeah, we got lots of stuff. So on this one, this little guy, I'm going to ink around the edge. I hope you're all well and doing good. Staying away from all the craziness going on in the world. My family and I are doing fine so far. I worry a little, you know, I mean, I'm not going crazy over the coronavirus. I mean, we could definitely get it, especially because my husband works at the hospital. And then, you know, of course, the kids at school, that was always a factor. But I'm hoping that we don't have a problem. But I'm sure everybody hopes that, right? I wouldn't be the only one hoping that. These are kind of tiny. I'm not sure if they're too tiny. I guess for that tiny little postcard, it's not that bad. But let's see, is there anything else? I think most of these are going to be way too big for that. I'm just going to apologize now for my throat. I don't know why I'm having to clear it so much. I have that problem quite often, and I just ate lunch, so that could be it, because it seems like I do that a lot after I eat. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to matter what I eat, it does that, so it's not like a lot of people would say, oh, it's probably something you're allergic to, but it's pretty much any time I eat, so I don't really know what to do about it. I'm just going to hang this over a little. I'm not going to hook it down yet, but that's just a piece of Tim Holtz washi there. I remember my grandfather, every time he ate, he would sneeze and sneeze and sneeze. So I don't know. It could be just some crazy genetic thing. But it's only when I eat, so who knows? I mean, I do that, you know, like if I get a cold or something too, but alright, so I think I'm just going to kind of bring that up like that. And I think that that's good. Maybe just a little like cheesecloth, that would maybe set it off a little. Little texture. I'll probably stitch around these too, so Okay, so let's get this down. Probably don't need quite that much. Crazy how many cases of this coronavirus that are in Italy. I feel bad for the people there because that is just rough when you gotta, you know, be in and quarantined, and just all of it is just a pain. And of course you don't want people so ill that they're dying. That's horrible. Luckily, it doesn't seem like that happens obviously to everybody. Unfortunately, it does happen to some people because, you know, they have other health issues. Okay, and then we can do this bird with glue so that it'll stick onto that cheesecloth really well. And then I'll probably go ahead and stitch around these too, so hopefully that will help. So there's one. Hold them together. And this one's got, it's pretty fancy. So what should we put on this one? Could use one of our ladies if they're not too tall. Nope, they're too tall for that. It's too tall too. I can definitely use these guys. That's a good one for that because he doesn't fit on much of anything else because his wingspan is it's tricky having just the right size ephemera, right? For some of this stuff that we do. Of using some of those words, but there's not a whole lot there that's very great, so I want a stamp, maybe. Let's see, where am I? Sorry, I know I'm moving the whole camera. I apologize. I'm kind of upset because my forsythia plant outside is blooming and I feel like it's too early. I told my husband yesterday, I was like, it's too early. If it freezes, that's the only thing. When, I mean, I love having early spring, trust me, I'll take it every day, every time, but when some of those plants start blooming, it's like, it's not time yet. And it's been pretty warm, like in the 50s and stuff, so it thinks it's time, but it's really not. I'm just trying to find something kind of interesting. See if I've got anything in my old paper stash here. Well, a lot of it's not old paper, it just looks like old paper. Some of it's old book page and stuff, though. You could put a number on it, and that would be good. So let's do that. Find my numbers, that is. Okay, what did I do? There they are. I've started keeping a few of my stamps always in a little basket next to my work area so that I have them when I need them. But couldn't find it. Because there's some I use all the time. This piece is cool. I like the bend in the dog-eared little corner there. Okay. Alright, let's get some glue. Do I want this over or under? I think I actually want it over, surprisingly. Couldn't think of what I needed next. Try to get it semi-centered there. And then our postage stamp, I think I'll just put a little glue since we got layers happening here. This on this side, or I think I just want it right there. And then I'll stitch around that one. So there's 2 done. Oh, I didn't show you guys very well. There we go. Stack these over here because they're in the way. Alright, what should we do with this one? Oh, you know what I need to do to this one is ink around it. I'll do both of these. I just like to have things like this, not only, you know, for journaling cards, but when I send out orders and stuff. I'm going to put just a little glue because I have a feeling that if I don't, I like it when it's loose, but I'm afraid that it will end up falling off, you know, getting torn off or something, so I don't want that. Okay. What should we put on this one? If you could actually like do it this direction. It wouldn't be horrible. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. These are that same artist that is in my button digi. I just shrunk these ladies down. And maybe some kind of little fabric or something. Just for the fraying effect. Good. I didn't think the other side was going to fray because sometimes that won't right up against the edge, but I did. keep forgetting I have my little garbage can. Okay. I'm actually going to try to pinch this a little, and then when I stitch it, it'll stay better, but just want a little bit of a instead of just being flat, you know. Okay. I don't really feel like this one needs anything else because it's got lace, it's got a lot going on just in the paper itself, so I'll stitch around it though and that'll finish it off. So that one's done, that was easy. Then we have this one with the car, which might be neat with this guy. He's from my button digi. He's kind of big though. Could take off that outside edge and see if that helps at all. Let's take it. That'll work. On my hand, glue. Glue, glue. Okay, he can go there, but I still feel like it needs a little something else. Like just a little bit, it just needs more color, I think. I'm just pleating it, you know, not evenly, just however. And then when I run the sewing machine over it, it'll be fine. And if you like it more even, then definitely do it that way. Getting a little glue in those little folds so they'll hopefully stay down. Okay, and you know, if you're just working on your own, you don't have to glue it, you could just stitch it, but because I'm doing the whole camera thing, it's easier to just, I don't know why I put that kind of glue on there, just because it was open. No rhyme or reason. So see, just by adding a few things to those, I mean, I think they turn out pretty good. I know this isn't super exciting video, but at least you can have somebody to hang out with. Okay, so there's that one. And I've got some buttons, buttons, and music. If you lose a little bit of their dress or whatever, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. That's kind of cool there. I think I like that better. So I have that. Too many butterflies. I just feel like it needs something else. I just don't know what. You guys are probably yelling something at me. I can't hear you. I wish I could, believe me. This kind of reminds me of those stickers, just, you know, using what I've got here and decorating them up. It's fun. Yeah, I like that. Do I need anything else? Oh, I need ink around the edge. Why can't I remember that? What is on here that's scratchy? It's like a piece of it. It probably got glue on it, you know. Okay. Sorry about there. Alright. Trying to think if it needs something else or not. I'm not sure what, but washi maybe? Oh, I know I could use some of this one. Because it's got like those scientific, you know, figure numbers or whatever they are. Okay, so I think that one's done. This makes these go way faster. Okay. This one doesn't need much, I don't think. Just maybe a butterfly. Sounds a little too matchy. I could use the butterfly stamp, that would work. Maybe I'll do that. That's from Denise at Wonder Bar Crafts. Friendship, or springtime blooms friendship. I don't know why I struggle with that. I'm such a dingling. I don't think I'm going to worry about the edge. I'm just going to ink it because I don't want to mess it up. I know that's not much, but I just don't really know that it needs anything else. I mean, it kind of feels like it does, but maybe when I decide where it's going, I can add more to it. Or maybe like a ruffle of fabric or lace or something right there would do. In fact, what did I just grab? Let's see if I've got... That's a really tiny piece. So when I stitch it, just add, I don't know if I want both of those pieces. Yeah. I'll just stitch those pieces on right there, and then it'll be done. Alright, so that one's done. This one has a little more of a masculine feel there. I mean, it doesn't have to be, just... Or if we used Tim Holtz picture things, that would work. That guy's good. I mean, I don't think any of these are as old as, you know, like that, but that's still just kind of fun. It's not like it has to be. I think I just like that one guy. Okay, run that. Okay, like that, but I need something with it. I kind of need, I think, a piece of Tim Holtz fabric for that. I can find a piece that'll work here. Yeah, he looks like 40s, 50s, sort of, probably 50s. I don't know, somewhere around there. But it's fine. And he wrote his name, Herschel, on the picture, or somebody did, maybe he didn't. It's fine, that's it. Glue this right here, right here. And of course I had to get it on there. Just to lift up for a second because I'm going to put something under there. Some of this. With a number, of course. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know what the number thing is. It just like finishes it for me for some reason. But you know, if you're not into that, you can do it however you like. I just stuck that in my hand. Okay, now it's down, hopefully. And then I'll stitch around that too. There's that one. Okay, this one. Could do the ladies. One of these guys are cool. Now I'm going to be on the old picture jag. There's all kinds of like nicks taken out of this one. I mean, they look cool too with the white around them like that one, because it's wasn't really like connected to the other ones. Like, And if you just like them straight, you know, plain, then you don't have to do all this stuff. This is just what I like to do. But there's loads of ways to do these things. Is that loose? Okay. Oh. And something behind that, like, I don't know what, but something. I feel like it needs color. I was thinking just lace, but I really like this fabric. I got this at Joann's. That piece of lace is kind of good because it's copy dyed. Ink that a little. Cooperate with me, would you? All right. Yeah, I think that will work. Ah, stay there. Okay, and then I will stitch around that. Just a couple more if you guys can stand it. Sorry, you're probably so done with the whole project. Oh, did I do these the right direction? Oh, I didn't! What about this one? Oh yeah, this one's right. That one's right. It's just this one. Darn it. If I can turn it around. Jeez, Sammi. Watch out for that. Watch those postcards. I still think it's fine. It just needs to be stitched around now. Jeez. That was a disaster almost. Let's have to do something upside down or something like that. It's like the rule. I love that bird. I think I use it a lot. But it's just a really neat one. If it on there, he would. He's very colorful. I'm just not sure where I would use him. That's the only problem with that. I guess anywhere, right? I just really like this guy. I think he's going there. fun to do. It's because somebody was telling me to save my strings for something. I don't remember what. And another thing that they're good for is, you know, like making little funny things to put under stuff. They just add some texture. And I haven't done that in ages, so that got me thinking of that again. Let's see, what else could we use? Might be too much blue, I don't know. Maybe not that. So let's see, what else can we find? Oh, these be cool. Just needs something. I don't know if this will work. The bird will probably end up covering most of it. We already have something kind of like that. Yeah, I don't like that either. It just needs, I don't know. Yeah, just like something like that. It's funny how you do stuff for a while and then you start doing something else and you forget about the other thing entirely. That's kind of how all of this always goes. Like, I'll be using my numbers now and then I won't for a while. It just is like, I just never know what the thing's gonna be. How did I have that before? Okay. Do it on here before I mess it up. Right. I think we'll stop after this one and then I'll stitch around these and I'll come back and show you real quick and then let you guys go. Alright, so I will be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. So we have this one. Some of them I stitched crazy, some of them I stitched not crazy. This one's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy. That one I added the lace and stitched it down. This one, that one's a different stitch than I normally do. These ones I did a stitch through the picture just to make sure, you know, because they're kind of thick. So just hopefully make sure they don't get caught on stuff. So yeah, we got a lot of those done. That was fun. So I have 2 more to do, but you know, that's not a big deal. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome evening and a wonderful tomorrow. And we'll chat again soon. Bye-bye now.